Hey, what's up? So today we're going to look at a play from the Packers win over the Dolphins. It's one of the most memorable plays, one of the more memorable plays from the game, I guess, from an offensive perspective. So we are going to look at that. So what we're going to look at, we'll run through this actually a couple different times here. What we're going to look at is Marcedes Lewis going to catch a ball roughly there, I guess. And Rodgers actually talked about this play, so we get a chance to kind of go inside the mind of what he was looking for and how it broke down all of that. So we'll kind of take that into account. There goes Lewis, kind of wheeling up the sideline. Kind of verts with Tunyon kind of cutting in. Rodgers flings that up, and we actually can look at this from the end zone view because just an absolutely insane play here. So let's run this forward, and we will just kind of blah 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 blah. Here we go. We got motion. Rodgers looking, steps, escapes, chucks that sucker up. Just a beautiful throw off platform. Absolutely incredible. All right, so what are we looking at here? So we're going to have Dobbs going motion left to right. And they kind of, they jump out there. So you got coverage. So what we're going to have is right here, a kind of a vertical route there. And then Dobbs is going to have an option. Now his option is going to be, it looks like he can kind of go likely what's going to be kind of a stick combo here. So he can, from here, he's going to run this kind of vertical stem, take a couple steps up the field. You can cut out, you can sit, or you can slant. Generally, what you look at from here, or what I've heard from this is it's slant until you can't. Essentially, what you're looking for. For the most part, the Packers will run this out. They'll kind of run this little thing here. They'll run that out. But what you're looking for, you're kind of breaking this down. You're reading leverage. So he's going to come up, kind of read leverage. Then he's going to decide what he wants to do: cut out, sit, or slant. Kind of a three-way break there. Now there's a guy in the middle there that's going to kind of muck this up, and so that's what we're going to kind of see. So we got that, and then over here we have got kind of this big, seam route there, and then kind of this up the sideline route from Marcedes Lewis from the edge. That's what we're looking at. So what Rodgers is looking for when he hits the top of that drop, it's 1st and 10, as we have up here. Third quarter, 9:28 left. 1st and 10, 12 personnel. 12 personnel being this YY wing here. So it's again personnel is 1, so it's Patrick Taylor. And then you have 2 tight ends. So that's your 12. And then that means you have, actually, that's not your 2 tight ends. Your 2 tight ends are on this side. So 1, 2. And then you've got now your 2 wide receivers are there. So that's your personnel package and 12 personnel. So what Rodgers is looking for initially, as he's talked about, he hits the top of his drop. Here, he's looking to throw this based on what he'd seen. And likely because he's reading, you look down the middle of the field first. You see that guy camping there. So Rodgers is looking for a break out from Dobbs with Toure, I guess that is, clearing out the outside there. So he's looking for a break out. Rodgers looking to hit that 3-step drop, hit the out there. Dobbs ends up kind of breaking this guy down here, who's still flat-footed, and then he takes the slant. Now what Rodgers sees is Dobbs isn't really seeing is this guy in the middle. So if Dobbs takes that slant, that's going to take him right into the middle defender there. This is the problem with not the problem with it's something that you run into with option routes, right? Because with the idea behind option routes is you can take advantage, you can make the defense wrong. I mean, you have to have rules on this stuff. Not everyone's running an option route every single play, or else it's just absolute chaos. But you're taking advantage of leverage. You're trying to make the defense wrong. If you just have a static slant call here or whatever, when that guy's sitting there, that stinks. But then if you're both on the same page, that's an out. The problem is that communication, reps, all of that stuff plays into this. So what Rodgers is expecting, he likes to see this guy's in the middle. I'm expecting to take this out. I'm going to throw here. Dobbs is breaking this guy down. I like the slant. I'm going to take the slant, but doesn't see the guy here. So but again, the thing with option routes. Rodgers looking for the out. I see this guy in the middle. Dobbs isn't really looking middle. Break him down. He takes the slant. So then Rodgers has to move off of that. Dobbs is going to move inside here. Rodgers can't take that. You've got this rush right here, which is then going to blow stuff up. So Rodgers is going to look here. He doesn't like that move in, because he's looking for the out. He doesn't like that move in. So he has to move over to this side, which again, you've got this kind of flat and then wheel up the field there. But right now, Marcedes Lewis is checked down. That wheel up the field there is a secondary route there. So he's just kind of that chip release, then he releases. Patrick Taylor, hero of the day. Rodgers pointed this out as well. He kind of looks to the outside, and we'll look at him here in a second, comes back in. So again, I just went through a whole bunch of stuff there because my mind is diseased. So Rodgers looking for the out. Dobbs runs the slant. Rodgers has to move off of that, but this guy's coming right through the middle and blowing stuff up. So then he kind of has to improvise a little. Taylor picks that up, but still, he's got the pocket there, but he's still breaking through. So then Rodgers has to move. He can't quite escape because Pat Taylor like picks that up. So where he is, and we'll see, he gets away. Okay, right here. Rodgers getting ready to throw this ball. His body is all contorted. He's ready to throw it. He's going to throw this ball out there. This is where Marcedes Lewis is right now. If we watch this throw, and we'll watch it again, the arc on this throw is insane. And that's part of the reason. He's putting this up. He's throwing up a prayer. Either my guy gets it or no one gets it. The defender is here. This guy's moving in. He's drawing from Tunyon. There's no deep safety there. So I'm just going to chuck this stuff up. But my guy's here. You need to give Marcedes Lewis a chance to win. So he puts an insane amount of arc on that. And then Lewis ends up coming down with a throw. So again, we'll look at it again because the initial read, as I've drilled into the ground at this point, is Dobbs. Dobbs runs a slant. Rodgers expecting it out, forcing to move off of it. We'll look at Lewis just kind of releases to the flat. There. Taylor's coming back inside, blocks, so Rodgers hits his back foot. Bang, ready to throw. Oh no, he's running the slant. I can't throw the slant. Let me move back. Ah, crap, I can't move back. That guy's right there. Dip the shoulder, escape, throw. Just an insane throw. So look at this from the backside here, and we'll just, again, heap praise on Patrick Taylor, who does a pretty good job here. The guy still gets through, but gives Rodgers a chance to escape, pins him inside a little. And again, the guy we're going to look at is going to be that linebacker there as well. That's the guy that is going to be in the middle of the field where Rodgers is not going to throw the ball, but where Dobbs is running right into the teeth of. So he kind of checks it. You can see free release here coming right through. So you've got Jenkins there. Myers kind of helping there. I mean, they're able to dial up that free rusher there. They're not really doing much. They angle this guy in, bring him in right there. Tom has to look out there, and you just bring him right up the gut. Taylor's looking outside, ends up working back inside to kind of pick that up. Look at that. Works outside, sees him, does just enough. Pins him inside, blocks him to move him out of the path to give Rodgers time to escape. And Rodgers moves, can't really do anything. That guy's got his hands up while Taylor is burying that man there. And again, just throw that ball to the heavens. Lewis comes down. Nice catch. So that's how this ends up working. I guess nice catch. I think it was ruled a catch and they moved fast. I think maybe it moved. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Insane play, great play. And that's, again, some of the miscommunication that can come about when you throw those option routes, especially with young guys, and then kind of how this came about. So I hope this was fun. I had fun, I suppose. And so I will talk to you later, I guess.